me, shadows above me, never conceal my Savior and guide. He is the light in Him is no darkness, ever I'm walking close to His side. Heavenly sunlight, heavenly sunlight, flooding my soul with glory divine. Hallelujah, I am rejoicing, singing His praises. Jesus is mine. In the bright sunlight, ever rejoicing, pressing my way to actions above, singing His praises, gladly I'm walking, walking in sunlight, sunlight of love. Oh, heavenly sunlight, heavenly sunlight, flooding my soul with glory divine. Hallelujah, I am rejoicing, singing His praises. Jesus is mine.
Beloved people of God, good morning. Are you happy to be here in the presence of God? Are you happy to be here in the presence of God?
Yes.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful day. We are here this morning, we want to study the book of Akpan. I don't know many of us on our own used to read this book. Week before last, our minister exposed this book to us, and he treated chapter 1 of the book. So today we'll be looking at the chapter 2 of this book. We look at what it has for us. According to what Apostle Paul said in the book of Romans chapter 15 verse 4, it says, whatever thing were written aforetime were written for our learning, that through patience and comfort the scriptures we might come to knowledge. So whatever passage, whatever book you see in the Bible is not there or for any mistake. Whatever story in the Bible is for a purpose, is for a reason. It's to help us learn from it and know which best way to. If we must take examples, just like what happened to the people in the days of Noah. The Bible let us understand that God will enter, but many persons with unbelief did not enter the ark. Today, when we see the story, when we read it, many of us may like, wow, what is in the past? I have just carried my stool, my bed, everything, and just go and stay there. Anytime the rain will come, no matter how long it will take. So that anytime it comes, I know that I'm safe. Yes, these people will come to the knowledge and all this what happened to them, and that's how or what they do to save themselves. Notwithstanding, same scenario is what is happening today. Jesus Christ has come as the app. Who became what? But you see, despite the fact that He's every one of us, He's taking the opinion of every one of us. So we will be looking at the book of Habakkuk. Why I went that far is to arouse our minds so that we do not look at this book as one old book like that is not supposed to be read in the church at all. There is a lesson in this book. So this lesson is what the Lord wants to share with us. Is what the Lord wants us to hear this morning. I want to first bring back our mind again to who Habakkuk is, or who Habakkuk was. The prophet Habakkuk was a contemporary of Nahum and Zephaniah. The word contemporary there means he was working or during his days of existence, during his days of prophecy, during his days as a prophet. It was also during that time Nahum and Zephaniah were also doing their work in other locations. So at that time, in the year 612 BC, that's before Christ, the Babylonians defeated the Assyrians and became the dominant power in that part of the world. So the works of the Babylonians, that they defeated the Assyrians and became the dominant power in that part of the world. The prophet realizes that this represents a threat to his people. He does not understand how God can tolerate the Babylonians, a wicked and cruel nation. God replies, saying, the time will come when He will punish the enemies of the people of Israel. God also asks the prophet to be patient and trust in His divine justice. The wicked will be punished, and those who are faithful to God will live. So the book, at the end of it, it concludes with a prayer in the form of psalm in which Habakkuk praises God's greatness and at the same time expresses his faith in God. So this book is about the man called Habakkuk. He's actually named after the author, Habakkuk, as a prophet of God. And by way of classification, based on our scholars today, they group the prophets in two groups. You hear one saying major prophets and minor prophets. The difference between those two persons is not based on how eloquent they speak, is not talking about their status or whatever. The grouping is done based on the volume of their work. The volume of their work. If you look at the book of Habakkuk, it has just what? 3 chapters. Compared to the book of Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentation, Ezekiel, and Daniel. So in the entire Bible, we have 5 major prophets and 12 minor prophets. 5 major prophets and 12 minor prophets. So Habakkuk is one of the minor prophets in the Bible. So chapter 1, as exposed to us by our minister last week before last, was a cry of Habakkuk. Among every other prophet, Habakkuk was just one of the different prophets of God. Every other prophet, their work was to take the message of God to God's people. But in Habakkuk's case, he took the message of God. He took the cry of the people to God himself. He had a dialogue with God.